Hola familia de Freim TV, yo soy Kenia y estoy muy emocionada porque el día de hoy les quiero presentar un proyecto que está bastante chulo y para presentarlo estamos platicando con Julian. Hi, how are you? Welcome to this space.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm so happy to talk with you and know all about this new album. So about your new baby, your new album, what's the first word that comes in when you think of Cherry and all the work that you done with this material?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, it's hard to think of one word. Um, I would say proud. I mean, I'm proud of the process through all of it. I feel like I've been working on this album for forever, and so now it finally being out there in the flesh is really cool. Um, yeah, it's been a super long process, but I'm super proud.
And about this process, which track do you think hits you the hardest emotionally for you? And for me, I think this song is "What If I Die Tonight." Um, More because I have a lot of anxiety. I fight with anxiety a long of years and today. So when I hear this song, I connect a lot with it and I talk when I hear it. So tell us for you.
I mean, honestly, that song really does hit me the hardest. I think that one's probably the most personal to me. Like that, yeah. I mean, you said it the same way. It's something where that, yeah, that track really is the most emotional for me. I feel like every time I listen to that song, I kind of tear up a little bit because, it's a very real song. I would say that track is really something I always come back to, even beyond just the album. But another one as well is Love. I feel like Love is a track that I love that song. It was originally going to be one of the singles, but then I decided not to because I wanted it to be a surprise. But yeah, I would say What If I Died Tonight and Love are my two favorites.
And what's the song you almost didn't include in this album? And you're glad now to put it in Cherry.
What if I told you wasn't originally going to be something like I finished that song right before we were starting to finalize everything. And so originally I literally just had the instrumental to that song. And then randomly it just came to me and I was like, okay, I need this to be on Cherry. So that's one that was like a very late inclusion, because we were mixing the record and then I had that and it's like, oh, why isn't this on the record? Same thing with Disappear almost didn't make it, and I'm so glad that it did.
I love it. Other thing that I love about Cherry is the reference about CS5 or movies or cartoons or all of these reference of cinema. So I really want to know who is the hero or the anti-hero maybe behind the songs DC or CS5. I'm a little curious to know it.
Um, DC, I wrote that one in high school, and uh, it's kind of a song that's mainly just it's a criticizing song against kind of how, um, I guess, friendships and just overall relationships are. Uh, when I was in high school, where it's kind of this thing where I would look at everybody around me and it would be kind of this thing where it's party culture and all of that, and I just didn't like it. It was just not my thing. And so I think that's kind of what that song is just kind of like a FU to the people that both were like, you know, friends and then betrayed me and then, you know, stuff like that. So just kind of a thing where I'm like, I guess the I guess the person that I'm talking to in there is just multiple people.
I love it. And if you match it with a character or a movie or a comic or anime, who did you choose? Maybe.
Like for the record, just something that kind of I can relate it to.
Yes.
That's an interesting one. I feel like around the time I was super deep into Spider-Man comics, and I mean I grew up on, you know, of course, everything. You know, I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm a huge Marvel nerd. I'm a huge DC nerd. And I feel like, around the time I was kind of, well, just to kind of give like a little bit of a overview, I would spend my study halls just recording sorry, I have a little cough. Recording songs, even in like the bathroom some days, so I could get some like peace and quiet and get some stuff done. And yeah, around the same time, I was super into Spider-Man and, you know, all those comics and everything. So yeah.
And so, what's the weirdest place you wrote a song from this album?
What was that?
What's the weirdest place you wrote a song from this album?
Ooh, that's a good question. I may have to think for a second on that one. Well, Hey You is a weird one because it's not necessarily weird the place that it was recorded in, because I mean I recorded it here, but it was weird because I was like super tired the night that I recorded it. I remember I was like walking down my hallway, and then I basically just kind of woke up in front of my computer and I had the instrumental done. So I literally don't remember recording anything for that song other than vocals, which still to this day kind of like creeps me out because I'm like, whoa, I don't remember any of this. And then of course, you know, the next few days I brought it into the studio, and Daniel, my best friend, he recorded drums on the whole record. So yeah, that was kind of the weirdest experience recorded. I feel like most of the songs I did end up like finalizing in here. I mean, there were a few that I did write in some weird places, like the bathroom at school whenever I was in high school, or under a piano in high school, and just different things like that. But, you know, I think that's the weirdest experience.
That's cool. So, which song would you play to someone who's never heard your music before? I think your project is new, but what is the song that you share with someone that it's beginning to near your project, your music?
I would say Love. I feel like the reason why is because it's a weird one. I mean, it's a weird one. It's still, of course, super catchy and very pop oriented, but the cool thing about it is the switch halfway, how you expect it to go back and do it again, but instead it mellows out and kind of turns into this very, pretty and like ethereal thing. And I'm super proud of that one because, that was kind of the first one where I'm like, oh, I really feel like I'm doing something different with this record. And I feel like this is going to be something that people enjoy. So that one and number one, I feel like those two are just, I love those two. I love those two together too.
I think it's a good recommendation. And for last, if cherry had a scent, what will it smell like? I think it smells like, I don't know, like a sunflower with a I don't know, like a cereal or fruity pebbles, something like that.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I would say the same. But then I would say, like, taste wise, I think I always think of that just because I love food and I love tasting things. I would say metal. Like, it's something where, I don't know, listening to it, it's kind of this thing of like tasting like iron or metal in your mouth. Like, it's that type of thing where, it's, yeah, there's so much to it that is very like polarizing, where it's like, oh, this sounds really, really pretty, or this sounds like really, really, full, and then it just is something completely different the next second. So
yeah. Sorry, my internet, it's a little weird, but now it's okay. And so to end, please give us a shout out to everyone and invite us to listen and to share your music and give a lot of love, and of course to follow the social media and all of that.
yeah, I'm the Julian Maas on almost everything. Yeah, it's out everywhere, Cherry. I hope everybody enjoys it. I'm super proud of it, and yeah.
Ready. Thanks a lot. And for finish, you can make this sign to say goodbye like this. Please. Just like this. Bye.
Bye.